Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, Tsuryu and Baku-san JRPG. Lazy Guy, good to have you here as well. And hey, SDL Card Fan and Hensley and all kinds of people are starting to pour in. And Tsuryu, thank you so much for the resub, dude. Good to have you. Your continued support here on Twitch, very much appreciated. We'll be starting up here in just a few moments. And yeah, we got a little bit of a new thing going on here today, and I can't wait for you to see it. I'm happy because I gotta it's not like here because I like you or anything, Baka. It's good to have you guys here. And McCormick, welcome to the stream. We're going to be starting up here in just a few more moments. Oh, SDL card, and you can actually see the screen now. That's excellent. I'm glad to hear that. So yeah, just a few more minutes and we'll really get going. I got to get myself a drink. And I think that maybe you guys should do that too. In fact, here.
Welcome to SuperDerek RPGs on Twitch. If you love RPGs, there's no better place for you to be in the whole world than right here, hanging out with SuperDerek. So get a snack and get comfy, because the show will be starting soon. SuperDerek RPGs on Twitch. If you love RPGs, there's no better place for you to be in the whole world than right here, hanging out with SuperDerek. So get a snack and get comfy, because the show will be starting soon.
Hey everybody, welcome back to SuperDerek Streams, the only show on the internet where I play through Seiken Densetsu 3, also known as Trials of Mana. Hey Tenchi Ruya, welcome to the stream, and gosh, there's so many people here already. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I have a whole new set of shelving behind me, guys. This is one of the things that I was so excited to like show off earlier, is I got all these beautiful new shelves behind me, and I have so much room for things like my display here of my awesome little Dragon Quest figures, and up here you can't quite see it, but I got all my my Mana series titles up there. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. This morning, guys. This morning was not good to me. So I'm glad to be streaming right now and getting ready to play this game, but first thing when I woke up this morning, guys, I walked out onto my front step. I was gonna go start my car and warm it up because it was looking a little frosty. Step onto the ground, and my feet came just straight out from underneath me, and I landed right on my back, right on my tailbone, and man, I've been laid up all day. That's basically what this comes down to. I've been laid up all day, just kind of. I mean, let's face it, I've had worse Mondays, but man, I've been needing this though. That's for sure. I had like a heating pad, and I had myself a Mountain Dew and stuff, and or Diet Mountain Dew, and I've been needing this. I've been wanting to play the game, but I'm also like, no, I shouldn't play the game, because if I start playing now, then yeah, I hope it's nothing serious too. It is legit like the worst pain I've ever experienced in my life, because what it hurt, I mean, my tailbone, that hurts enough, but it's the sudden compression of all, like, I know I need to lose a few pounds, and that added to the fact of like falling right at just that angle, I think I hurt something. Like it. Luckily, it's mostly gone away now with just a little bit of like a leave and some heating pads and stuff. But, whew, man, much worse than that. That would have sucked real bad. But anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. Good to have you here. I hope you enjoy the new set, the new studio look, the new camera, and all the upgrades. I think this is pretty much all of the upgrades that I really wanted to do for now. Slightly different angle, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about things. Just complications from being an old man, don't worry about it. Yeah, I know, because I'm like, man, this is actually the fourth time I fell over this weekend. It's so angry. It makes me so angry, because I haven't fell over for years. I haven't slipped or nothing. And then in one weekend, we had an ice storm here hit Manhattan, Kansas, where I live, and there was a sheet of ice, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna go salt the driveway and make sure I'm fine. And then as it turns out, where is the salt? Oh, it's in the back seat of my wife's car. And where is that parked? At the end of our steep driveway. So I carefully hobble my way down the stair, the driveway, being extra careful about not slipping, because I know it's a very slick ice. It's very steep grade, and I was very careful, made it all the way to the bottom, and then I stepped under the street to walk towards my wife's car, and I slip and fall on my back, just like that, like. Okay, and then I go and I try to open the bag of salt, and I can't, because it's too tough. So I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. Guess I gotta take this bag of salt back up the slick driveway. And I fell over on my way to that too. Rearranging my room later on this weekend, putting in all these shelves, I tripped over a footstool, and then this morning was the worst of them. But you know what? That's... Point is, guys. don't move to the Midwest. Just if you can at all help it, if you can do anything to avoid moving to the Midwest, do it. It's trying to kill me. I've only been here a year, and this whole place is out to get me. Okay, that's the big thing I wanted to put forward for you guys. How about we stop my diatribe and we can too late already living the Midwest. I know. I grew up here. I grew up here and I moved away to Seattle, and it was the best decision I ever made. Lived there for 10 years. And in a moment of weakness, I moved back. Too late, already stuck out there too. Hey guys, at least we're in it together. Hopefully this ice stuff goes away soon and we can get back to, you know, the slushy stuff that we're used to, right? Anyways, be safe out there. So let's get off my diatribe and let's see if we can start collection of mana here. Let's see. Gotta start the game up here. Okay, so this is really, really cool. When last we left off, we actually lost internet connection right after being raided by BGG, by Background Guy AO2. Super cool guy, by the way. If you guys aren't already familiar with him, make sure you go follow his channel. He's a super cool dude. He's making his way through all the Final Fantasy games. Brought over like 200 people with him. and then a short while later, internet died. So anyways, so that what I'm leading into though is the good thing about playing on the Nintendo Switch is you can stop at any point and you can just put the console in sleep mode, which is what I did. So we're not really at any sort of like logical closing point or starting point, but we are just right here in the middle of being on a boat. Hey John, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here, man. So yeah, when last we left off, I had just made a quick save, and then yeah, so we'll just do this again. And how do I close this menu? I think there we go. Aha! Perfect. Except you guys can't hear that. Here, let me fix that so you can actually hear. There you go. Now you can hear this, right? Okay, I think we're all set. So, how was your weekend, guys? I hope you guys had a good weekend. I ended up upgrading my internet service, actually, to gigabit. And I just got it installed, which is one of the reasons that this stream started an hour later than I would have expected. I am back to bashing Rabbites. That is correct. So when last we left off, we had acquired a ship to go back away from Wendell, which was attacked by beasts.
Does this mean that you like me?
Hey, thank you so much for that follow there, or for that sub, Dreamy. Very much appreciated, my friend. And on the third day, Derek gave us sound. Welcome to the stream, Dreamy. Good to have you here, man. How are you doing today? By the way, could you hear that alert? I think you could, right? It was a little bit quiet, though, I think. I might need to work on that. So my ass isn't broke. Well, not quite. I feel like it is. I mean, physically. No, not physically. Only mentally. I mean, it's nothing permanent anyway. It's actually, my butt hurts enough, but it's my lower back that really hurt after that slip. But you know what? That's all right. There's not much I can do about it, so I may as well be sitting here in my comfortable room with my best friends, you guys. Make sure I'm sitting on frozen bag of peas. Man, does anybody use frozen bags of peas for anything other than makeshift ice packs? Was I able to make my Mario RPG video? I've written it. I still need to write my Evermore video. I'm going to probably make those here at the end of the month or middle of the month. Or, yep, frozen steak. Yeah, I don't... frozen steak, I do have frozen steak, but I have ice packs makes much better ice packs. You could eat the peas. Yeah, but I mean, fresh peas is so much better, right, Ranger Ryu? Welcome to the stream, dude. Well, considering frozen peas are worse... You know what? Actually, frozen peas... There are worse things that you can buy. Like, frozen vegetables, generally, leagues better than canned vegetables. So when am I expected back at work? I'm going back in the morning. Honestly, after the slip and fall this morning, like I was laid up until about the afternoon, but yeah, I can move around and stuff now. I'm better now, but before I was not in a good way. But you know, enough about me. I'm glad you guys care so much about my health, and I really appreciate that. But let's get on with the game. If you don't mind, we can continue talking about it, but I want to see what happens next. Because again, this is my first time playing the game, and I have no idea what's actually around the corner. We've wasted too much time. We have to get to Maya and find the rest of the elements. What is that? Oh, don't worry about her. This is a fairy from the Sanctuary of Mana. Long story short, she's helping us look for the Mana Stones. By the way, Tarnelian, I named the thief Tarnelian. Angela, I named her Angel because, and God, oh yeah, Duran, I named him Duran. So we are on our way to Maya, I guess. There are 3 elementals that live near the stones, and all I know is that we need to find all of them quick, or the world's in big trouble. Aha! So you're who the priest of light was talking about. I've been looking for the person chosen by the fairy since I talked to him. Glad I found you. Ironic, because she's anything but an angel. You gotta have a reason to make this journey too, right? I just didn't know what else to do. Yeah, Angela's totally a sweet little angel. She offered to, in order to help us break out of prison, she offered to... Oh, hang on. Who's saying this? I may not look it, but I'm the heir to the throne of Altena, Princess Angel. It's full of magicians, but I've never got the grasp of spells. You think Duran should sing his lines? I was an embarrassment to the crown, so my mother tried to exchange my life for forbidden magic to release the country's, I was going to say county, but, country's Mana Stone. I mean, who does that? I don't even know how I got away. Suddenly, I was outside the castle, stumbling through the snowfields. I was trying not to say country. It's like that's not right. I woke up in the town of Arlent. A fortune teller told me to go to Wendell for answers, so that's how I got here. Wait, you said you're the princess of Altena? Then you're friends with that blasted wizard, huh? Don't even joke about that. He conspired with my mom to exchange my life for magic. I hate that jerk. Oh, sorry. What is wrong with that wizard anyway? A lot. Years back, he couldn't use magic, just like me. Our teacher, Jose, was at his wit's end. Then, suddenly, he was able to wield incredible power. Now the wizard acts like the queen's top advisor. He doesn't even call me by my royal title. Ooh, that makes me so mad. An incredibly powerful wizard, huh? Well, I'm gonna be the best swordsman in Valsena. He won't stand a chance. My mother wants the Sword of Mana. If I can get it before her, I can show her that I'm not powerless. Take me with you, please. Certainly. And the more elementals we meet, the more magic you can learn yourself. Really? That's perfect. Hey, Chris. My back it's hurting, but it's not, it just hurts because I hurt it, but at least it doesn't like hurt to move or to twist or anything yet. So I don't think anything is majorly wrong with it. It just hurts because of, being bruised and stuff from the fall, I'm guessing. Trying to put it behind it. Oh, I see what you did. Uh-huh. That pun was pretty asinine there, Dreamy. I don't appreciate being the butt of your jokes. Great, now I'm imagining a sombrero wearing maraca wielding old mage. That would be actually pretty interesting. Like a Mexican themed, so the other day I actually threw this out into one of the indie RPG development communities that I happen to have access to. I threw out a free idea. I said, okay, guys, you can have this one for free. Ancient Mexican city themed, but with technology. And it's called Tenochtitlan instead of Tenochtitlan. It's a pun, but it's Tenochtitlan. Yeah, instead of Tenochtitlan, it's Technochtitlan. You just gotta flub the. Anyways, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think that the guy that you described there, would be an awesome mage in Tenochtitlan. Yeah, kind of Aztec or Mayan. I'm not sure which it would be. Would that be Aztec or would that be Mayan?
Guess I won't be returning to Jad for a while. Here's a port of Maya. Keep your head down and your eyes peeled, do you hear?
I would check that out. I would too. That'd be pretty rad. It's not a. I think outside of Illusion of Gaia, I don't think I've seen that like Mayan Aztec aesthetic or culture represented very much in RPGs, right? AZ Tech, like a Square fan said. Oh, that'd be good. As Tech. Okay. Sweet. I think we can do this, guys. We just got to make our own Mexican themed JRPG. That'd be rad.
Welcome to the free city of Maya. Ships regularly travel these docks to Jad's stronghold.
All right. So an MRPG, an MRPG would just be a RPG made in Mexico. No, well, that's not even true. Cause that's a whole other discussion of like, what is a JRPG and what does the J mean, if it's Japanese origin or Japanese style. And I think it's style. So what would that be? I wouldn't quite be an MRPG because I think it'd be a Mexican setting, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a Mexican style of RPG. Or even if you cared about that, it wouldn't. Anyways, yeah, I think we can do this. We gotta petition an indie RPG maker. All right. Anyways, head west from here and take the Golden Road to get to the merchant town of Baser. Is that right? Baser? B-E-I? B-E-I. No. It'd be Beiser, right? Because that's a German pronunciation. B-E-I would be Beiser, like E-I as in Einstein. The town of Beiser. Nope, not Baser. Nope, it's Beiser. Lots of traders use the town, Lots of traders used to come to our town, but the road is infested with monsters. Now hardly anyone comes. Oh, that's too bad. entrance to the dwarf tunnel is Stone Split Gap. That's where you can find those folks. Yeah, like Budweiser.
You're looking for mana stones, huh? I reckon His Majesty, the hero king of Alcena, knows a thing or two. The king of Alcena is a great swordsman. He and the Golden Knight used to slay menacing dragons round the world. As a lad, I looked up to the pair of them. We all escaped Jad, but I heard rumors before we left that the priest of light risked his life to put a barrier around Wendell to repel the beastmen. It made His Eminence fall so dangerously ill, he collapsed. As a young priest named Heath is the only one in Wendell who can cure the deadly sickness, but no one knows where he is. This could be bad.
Nightbot, you're fired. What did she say? Dad joke, here's one. How much does a hipster weigh? An Instagram. Oh, God. I'm okay with that one. All right. Well, we've made it to our destination here, and let's go ahead and stay the night. 45 gold pieces. Yeah, let's stay the night. Wait, what was that? Ate his foot before it was cool? Oh, can we get a mod so we can time out Dreamy? I would time out Dreamy for 1 second, but I actually saw the other day in another stream, background guys stream actually, that it appears to be glitched, so that if you do time out somebody for just a second, it times them out for like 5 minutes, and I wouldn't want to do that. I'm sorry, Derek, and everyone. I believe Derek will have to ban me from watching the stream. I'm gonna abuse the dad joke. No. It's fine. You go for it, lazy guy. It's there for everybody. Yeah, let's go ahead and save here. Well, it's not that you just take off your shoes when you sleep. I'm pretty sure if you look at them, it looks like they all just entirely stripped down when they go to sleep. It's at least what it looked like to me, but how do you drown a hipster in the mainstream? Let's see, have we got enough money for upgrades yet? Welcome! Alright, let's buy. Let's see. So we're currently equipping as the girl, I think, as Angel. So she could do with a leather cap. She's already got fatigues. I think. Was that her that I was equipping equipment as, or buying equipment as? Because it had the pink. Where's the... Oh yeah, select? Yeah, that's right, select. Huh. Well, it looked like it was a pink outline, so I thought it was her, but maybe it's not? It'd be nice if it told you who could equip this and who couldn't. That's kind of a little bit of a downgrade from Secret of Mana, don't you think? I'm guessing it's whoever I talk to the person as. So it's actually Ternelian here. Come on. Yeah, now we can equip him with the leather cap. Okay. Am I going to get the remake version of this? It's entirely likely. I think I would like to. Okay, so now as Duran Duran. Get another one of those hats. Okay. And then we'll talk as Angel. And... Whoops. Didn't mean to buy 2 of them, but it's too late now. Alright. So now we can equip those. Gotta pull up this, Hey, Driven Fire, how are you doing, man? Thank you. I am feeling a lot better than I was this morning, that's for sure. Thanks for stopping in, man. Did I get first departure R? No, I did not. Here, hide visor, and hit select again. There we go. Oh God. I just saw your pun up ahead, or up above, Driven Fire. Heard you mistook this winter season for fall. You caught me slipping. Alright, but seriously, any more puns about me slipping? You guys are on thin ice. Oh.
One at a time now because so big.
Oh. Oh. The puppies are back. Here, let me switch scenes so you can see the puppies. We can have a quick puppy feature. Heavy boys. Oh. Oh. Aren't they just adorable? They're getting so big. It used to be, when we first got these puppers, it used to be that Amy could bring them both in, one in each hand, and now she can only lift one at a time because they got big. Didn't you, Turby? Oh, so this is Indy, and up there, Amy's got Turbo in her hands right now. Turbo will beat my game. Yeah, Amy told me to send puns your way. Yep, she told me she did. I told her that wasn't very ice of her. All right. That's okay. I actually have a spare camera now, so I will get a puppy cam set up at some point once they're mellow enough to just hang out and not chew on everything. Yeah, like how Milo was. I will definitely have a pupper cam at some point. Thanks, babe. All right, so, okay, back to the gaming. Amy should play some JRPGs. She played a little bit of Secret of Mana with me a long while back. So like in 8 years. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe if I can get like a pen to hold them in or something. I can just have a camera for the puppy pen. Is this one a 2-player RPG? I don't know. You're right, it is, isn't it? Well, maybe she might stop in later and we can play. Except somebody's got to watch the puppies and make sure they're not, chewing a hole through the wall. Man, gotta get all my stuff set back up. Okay. So let's go ahead and sell off a lot of the stuff that I no longer need. Okay, I guess those two things that I no longer need. Yeah, this is a 2-player RPG. Yeah, I could probably talk her into it at some point. When will puppies play RPGs? I don't know. I'll see if they can maybe play Ring Fit or something at some point. They just gnaw on the ring. Oh yeah, that's exactly what they stand for. Roll puppy games. Welcome. All right, what do you got here for us? Just candy and stuff. No need for that. And then over here, welcome. Weapons. All right, we already have the dagger. And what did I end up doing about my internet connection? Oh, so for the internet connection, let's knock on wood that this did something, but I bypassed a couple of splitters in the basement. I upgraded my modem from a DOCSIS 3.0 modem to a DOCSIS 3.1, contacted my service provider, got rid of cable, upgraded to a gigabit network, so we have full gigabit down speed, and right now only 35 up, which is really good, but it's not what I want. I would like to have full duplex gigabit, so I could probably host like a private Minecraft server or something like that for you guys if you thought, that might be fun to do on weekends or something. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream, man. Got rid of cable. Yeah, Amy had us signed up for like the basic 30 channel thing. And as it turns out, we don't use it, and we never did. So instead, just for the sake of having like local stuff or weather issues, just got an antenna and hooked it up. So should be good on that front. At home I'm on. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get as well, Nike. That's what I'm paying for. But currently Cox is like, oh yeah, you're only supposed to get about 30 up. And I'm like, that's not what your website says when it says up to 1 gigabits per second up speed. So hopefully they're sending a technician out later on Wednesday, and I'm hoping that they'll give me full gigabit upstream. Yeah, cable TV is absolutely worthless. Cat 8? Are they already up to Cat 8? I'm on Cat 6. I don't think they do Cat 8, Triven. Actually, I think what it might be is that I might actually be limited by the fact that I'm still going over copper. I'm going through a coax cable and not through fiber. I'm curious though, Nike, what do you get? Are you using a fiber connection, or are you getting a gigabit up and down over coaxial cable, like through a, TV cable? I'm Von Voyage's sister, Bonsoir. My brother says he's an alchemist, but he's just a regular inventor. He's never meddled with metals, after all. Fiber. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's your problem.
Yes, hello, I am Bon Voyage, and you all, never mind. It hardly matters. You simply need to see my invention. Wait for me in the backyard.
Oh, okay. Your house is also wired for Cat 6? That's nice. Yeah, I've got Cat 6, but coming from the actual cable company, it's not fiber optics. Instead it is a coaxial.
You want to know what this is, right? Right? Just wait. There is only one easy way to Valsina from Maya, and that's the bridge. The other way down the treacherous Golden Road is full of monsters. However, behold, with my new Super Deluxe cannon, you can reach it in one blast. I'm almost done. So, what do you think?
Someone is dyslexic? Who is that dyslexic person? Did I say Bon Voyage? Or is it... It's Bon Voyage, isn't it? Or did I say Bon Voyage? Yeah, that's right. Oh, this guy's name... That's right. His name is Bon Voyage. And he is... He's the dyslexic one. Alright, well, it's nice that he's got the cannon that'll almost work when it's done, but I guess it's not done yet. This is the house of Bon Voyage, the alchemic inventor. I saw some weird machines in his backyard. Well then, I suppose we're probably going to be going a different route. Golden Road splits off before you get to Bicer in the west. The other branch takes you to Valsena, governed by the Hero King. Oh yeah, that's right. I already went to these, and I already talked to her too, didn't I? Well, where am I headed? My cannon works 100% of the time, 60% of the time. 60% of the time it works every time. Thoughts on Final Fantasy 15 Stadia getting exclusive content? Is it really? Well, that's a good way to ensure nobody gets it and gets to see it. Guess what I'll be Googling later on once I care about Final Fantasy 15. I'll be YouTubing all of the extra content. Oh, hang on. There we go. I was controlling the wrong character. Alright, welcome to Maya. And then left is Bicer and Stone Split Gap / Valsena. Gotta kill the Rabbites. That is what we are doing. Uh-oh, it's a level 4 Rabbite. Hey, I win. I wonder, can I slash the ground like you could in Secret of Mana? Yeah, I still haven't played Final Fantasy 15 at all. Well, I guess you can't slash the ground anymore. That's kind of an interesting omission from Secret of Mana. I felt like that was kind of nice before. But then again, maybe they only included that before to be kind of like Zelda. Maybe. It took 15 years for that Gennaro questline to be discovered? Are you talking about... What game are you talking about with a Gennaro questline? I know that somewhat recently someone discovered a secret in Final Fantasy IX? Oh, okay, so that was it. Yeah. Uh-oh, somebody did. Well, not much I can do about it now, since he's already knocked out. Will he revive after we finish the fight? Magician. I'm not sure what the difference is between spirit and intelligence for her. Freak out. Let's go with spirit. Oh, stamina. Okay, well, I'll do stamina next. Bummer. Looks like Duran Duran is hurting a little bit. I wonder if we switch screens, will he still be out? Nope, he's up. All right, there you go, Duran Duran. Excellent.
You win.
What will Omni Slash be like in the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Gosh, I don't know. I just kind of hope that whatever they do, it's skippable. Like after you use Omni Slash for the 17th time, you're like, okay, can I just get this over with? Or like Knights of the Round. All right, who dis? Okay, this is Duran Duran. Let's go ahead and increase his stamina.
Candy.
So, kind of what I'm getting right now is that as I level up, basically everybody needs stamina and strength. Except maybe Angel, who could use spirit and intellect. Maybe, I don't know what they need to pump up that jam. Angela needs intellect. Okay. What's up here? Stone split gap. Okay, there we go. For some reason, it wasn't responding. Oh, did the stream die? Or I was gonna say my screen stopped updating. Oh man. Okay, so we're really low on stream speed. Down to 400 kilobits per second. That's not great. Yeah. Here, before I continue, I want to make sure that the stream speed is slowly recovering. Just want to make sure that it does recover here. I may as well heal everybody up real quick while I'm looking here. Okay, it's up to What's up, John? Continue left. Oh, there's a statue that can heal me. Aha. Oh, it's not a golden one, but it's a save point at least. Alright. Well, the game is saved. Here, I'll double check and make sure that there's not more healing here, but it doesn't look like there is. No worries. Yeah, when the stream froze for a second, the game also froze for a moment. I just want to make sure that and even now my up speed is really bad. Hopefully the game... Does the stream still look okay right now, or is it pretty not good right now? It does suck, because Cox is my only option. Yeah. And and this is their most expensive internet plan, Gigablast. I don't know, Nike. They're hopefully going to come out here next like on Wednesday and figure that out. Hopefully. But does the stream? Oh, does it look okay right now, or is it still like not very great right now? Because I know it froze before, but Gigablast. It's their branded gigabit up and down stream. Well, it's mostly just down, I guess. Unless you want to pay to have fiber line run or something. Seems fine. Okay, in that case, then we're good. Am I ready for this? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay, Altina Mage. It's the princess! Princess Angel, you are charged with treason and sentenced to death by Her Majesty, the true queen. What? Why? What did I do?
Whoa, that sounds like an overreaction. Wait, what are you doing?
Silence! You are enemies of the kingdom. Bring out those magic devices. We'll trap them on the bridge. Take this! All right, these things. Oh, God. Well, and we're out of magic. Or, not magic. We're out of candy. So this is fine. Yeah, we're just gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to get crazy here, that's all. That's not great.
Ha ha! You win.
Yeah, there we go. Ah. Hey, I survived that. Excellent. Here, let's celebrate here.
Level up!
Yeah. Who needs candy or magic or anything like that? When in doubt, brute force, just like in Chrono Trigger, right? when I saved that boss fight just by going ham with Magus. Oh, that was great. Ah! Everyone, retreat! It's gonna blow up, huh?
It's a bomb!
Excellent. By the way, those golems are straight out of Chrono Trigger. They looked really familiar. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No kidding. Leave it to the Altinish mages to mess everything up.
Both games came out the same year? Very cool. You know, I heard that Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger actually started as the same project, and they were bound for the Nintendo PlayStation once upon a time, but they ended up splitting the project into two when the plan fell through. Is this the Switch release? It is indeed, Alex. I am playing on Nintendo Switch. I've just cropped down the sides because the only difference is that there's a border and stuff, and who needs that? Well, maybe you should have just collapsed right along with that bridge.
Come on, people. Take a deep breath. Answer me this, though. What would Altinish mages be doing here?
Altina is preparing to invade other kingdoms to search for the Mana Stones. If the mages are here, we can bet there's a Mana Stone nearby. We need to find the Hero King and ask him where the stone and its elemental are. You don't like what they did with Charlotte? Yeah, with the weird Elmer Fuddism that she's got kind of going on. Yeah, it's pretty annoying for sure. But it is what it is, I guess. Actually, I hate that phrase. Um, there's nothing you can do about it. At least right now, I guess. She's got a wisp. Is that what you call that? Yeah, it's definitely an impediment. It's still not as bad as how they handled Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross. Oh yeah, where some of them are just like all caps, or every once in a while everybody adds cha to the end of the word. They did it like programmatically. That was annoying. Yeah, some of it's all right though, but some of it ain't. You can really tell who they spent time on and who they really just didn't. Finally done with my 11-hour workday. Oh, dang, dude. That's rough. Got to do it again for 7 days. That's good overtime. You're hourly, right? I sure hope so. And I hope that also you don't have to work 11 hours for 7 days straight. That's rough. That's God. That's a lot. That's almost 80 hours a week. God, that sucks. Anyways, but how do we get to Valsena with the bridge down? Good question. Cross would have been better if it had been smaller and more. Yeah, I agree. I feel like there's like really only a few characters that really need to be like if you just focus on just the three characters that I consider the main characters, being Glenn, Surge, and Kid, and maybe a few others like Karsh. I think that was his name, Karsh. His story is pretty good. Like if you cut out a lot of the extra flack, the extra fluff, the filler characters, it's actually pretty good. And I guess what I mean by pretty good is actually it's really good. You just got to play it the way that I play the way that I play the Persona games. You know, focus on the characters that you have an interest in and ignore the rest. If I have a dream read, you can make it morning if you want. Oh, that's right, because at night the enemies tougher in the evening? Or is that just Dragon Quest? Oh yeah, the inclusion of the original set of characters didn't even look like their original characters. Here, let's give him some stams. They looked and they looked like children. I guess that's because that's what they were in that game. It just didn't look good. There's a few things that I will definitely criticize Chrono Trigger for or Chrono Cross for. Um, but I still love the game a whole lot. Wasn't Luca the entire plot of the game? In a way, yeah. Luca was like she was the foster mom of Kid, and I guess several other children. Like I think it sounds like she ran an orphanage. I keep looking at my inventory like I'm gonna suddenly find a piece of candy or something.
This is the merchant town of Bicer. The Merchants Guild has received intel that the magicians of Altena in the north are preparing to attack. You can be one of their spies. No outsiders are allowed in the city at this time. Go away.
Well, that's unfortunate. Hmm. You might still find candy if you press start in. Oh, yeah, you're right. I do have, yeah, storage. How do I use that? How do I access my... Aha. Like that. Click on empty. Uh-huh. There we go. Excellent. There we go. All right, we're all set. I won't die now. That's fantastic. I wish I had done that before the fight against the mages, but yeah, whatever. No biggie. They were easy. I say as I take a dart to the face. Storage is handy but laggy. I've been noticing that there's a few things about this game that are kind of laggy. Like that whole additional menu system where, yeah, you can press, you know, change out your equipment and stuff. That menu is really laggy. Is that supposed to be that way? It's his first RPG, guys. Be kind. Thank you, Wilderox. I appreciate you're looking out for me, man. Okay, got some candy. It's like that Super Famicom version. It's like that in the Super Famicom version too. Oh man. It's a good idea to replenish the storage at the Mana Goddess. Oh yeah, is your access to the storage, is that locked in certain areas? Like, could I access that here? That's not the right button. Hey, Violet. Yeah, I took out those mages. They were a bunch of wimps. It was easy. All right. Now, whose level is this one? This is Angel's. All right, so Angel needs some stamina. And that gives her 10 more hit points. Okay. So is that basically the rule is, you know, 1 point of stamina equals 10 hit points, or does that change over time? It's only locked when you're in battle? Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad. Candy has been moved to storage. All right. Diminishing returns. Really diminishing returns? Like you could pump 10 points into stamina and not get 100 hit points out of it? Oh man. You get some... Hey, thanks for that follow. It's been a while since I caught a stream. Well, it's good to have you here, Violet. Welcome. Get big boosts in some classes, in some class changes. Okay, interesting. Good to know. After certain levels, you won't be able to pick certain stats. Oh, that's true. I did encounter that earlier also. Like pretty early on, actually. Alright, let's head south. Yeah. Yeah, this is... let's go this way. Oh, this kind of looks like kind of familiar-ish. This looks like the area where Duran Duran came from. A little bit. Looks like I can't get anywhere from here, though. Finally comfy in bed, but you need to take your iron meds. Having to take your iron medication sounds a little ironic to me. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a very good pun at all. Welcome to Maya. Okay, I guess we're going back to Maya. The beach areas all look the same? Okay. Well, let's just stay. I mean, we're right here. Let's stay the night at the inn, I guess. Better than hearing honk at AGDQ. Or orb. I think I don't understand those references, I guess. Are the references to games that are out that they're doing at AGDQ, or is that just people being lol random? And you recommend grinding to 10? Well, we're a ways away from 10. Oh, Hunk is from Untitled Goose Game. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I actually never played Untitled Goose Game. Never really saw any of it being played either. I feel like I am living in kind of like this little isolated bubble because I only care about RPG news and everything else can literally just like go screw itself as far as I'm concerned. So I live in this world where I'm like, just the RPG bubble, I guess. And it sounds like this Untitled Goose Game, at least I know it exists, has taken the whole world by storm. And I'm just like, yeah, but can you gain levels? I feel that. You know what? I want to make a quick adjustment here, guys, because one of the things I've noticed pretty recently here is if I hit right trigger or right Z, I guess, it shrinks it down to the original aspect ratio into an integer scale, and I like that a lot. And I want to change the gameplay window just a hair. So give me just a second. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's do that and that and that and okay. Hang on. Nearly done. Ah. There we go. Much better. Okay. Sorry. That non-integer scaling was actually really starting to bug me. Especially on text where some lines looked a little like weird and uneven. Oh yeah, you're right. I've got an extra like pixel on the right side. Let me fix that too. Ah. Man, I hate snap to grid sometimes, or snap to edges. What system is this for? I'm playing this on. Oh, it was originally for Super Famicom, but I'm playing it on Nintendo Switch as part of the Collection of Mana. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks totally fine now. Yeah, looks like I still might have like a couple extra pixels on the side, but that's all right. No biggie. They already showed evidence of censoring Rice and Angela and Charlotte's prologue scene to remove a baddie punching the kid. Which game is that you're talking about, Talroth? Tolrath? Oh yeah, we can go into the sky with this. Oh, the game that I'm playing. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. The upcoming remake of this. Okay. Well, when I do eventually play that, I'll be interested in seeing how it compares, for sure. Am I looking forward to Eastward? I don't know. So Eastward, I haven't seen anything of. I've heard of Oddity though, Daddy Gamer. Have you heard of Oddity? That used to be the Mother 4 fan project, but check it out if you haven't already. That looks like it'll fill that Mother 4 hole void thing. Yeah, that it looks really stellar. Oh, this is a path. Okay. I think that's where I must have gotten turned around, as I didn't see that was a way through, maybe? Or maybe I did, I don't know. Oh, nope. I definitely knew that was a way forward. Well. And then this way leads to the town that I can't gain access to, right? Am I allowed to send links? Daddy Gamer, you can, but I would recommend, since I won't be like going back through the logs, I'd recommend joining the Discord and just like DM me the link, or you can share it on the server and just at me there, and that way I'll make sure to see it. That's actually the best way to send me links to stuff, because if you send it here, honestly, this chat is it's kind of ethereal in that it's when it's gone, it's done. Yeah, hey, Azusa, I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing better than I was this morning. How are you doing? You won. Excellent, thank you. Okay, so now we're back to Bicer. If you're familiar with Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which one should I shiny hunt? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. My favorite Pokemon though was always a Tyranitar ever since Gen 2. If that helps. I don't know if that helps at all. So I can't get into that town. And then up this way is the cave that led to the bridge that got blasted. Oh, I bet I have to go back to the original town and go talk to Von Voyage again, don't I? I bet that's right. Because he'll have the cannon for me by now. Who dis? Okay, this is Duran Duran. Yeah, let's give him more strength. Yep, but not Von Voyage. No, his name is Von Voyage, isn't it? The cannon dude. I do need to talk to somebody in Maya, but not Von Voyage. I see. Okay, well, I'll get there when I get there. Here, let's give Angel some candy. Oh yeah, you got a new episode in the works, man. That's good to hear. Here, let's give another candy to Tarnelian as well. Yeah, I've tried playing through this game as these three a long time ago, and I didn't get very far. I'm not sure how not far I got. I think once upon a time I got to a long time ago. I think I got as far as getting to um a I want to say like a tournament or some sort of like gladiator sort of fight thing. Not very far, I don't think, into the game. But it's been so long, I don't remember any of this. So I think I remember the crab that I killed already. All right. So she gets intellect, not spirit, correct? Oh, you don't remember any tournament or gladiator thing in this game? Okay, well in that case, I don't even remember anything correctly. Sounds like the beginning of Duran's story. Maybe that was it. Maybe once I played as Duran first. Oh wow, wait, who is this? Oh yeah, this is the girl. Let's go ahead and give her stamina because everybody could use some stam. Int is for attack magic. Oh, okay, and I'm guessing spirit is for like white mage stuff. Smoke screen. Oh no, we're green. Oh yeah, and we're also hurt. that's kind of a problem. Candy for Tarnelian. At least we are gaining some levels. I think somebody was talking about how... Was it John? I think John said I should get to level 10. So at least we're gaining levels as I wander around aimlessly for a while. Do you think this is the kind of... Oh, for the next boss? Is the next boss very soon? And also, is this the kind of game that I should play through multiple times before reviewing, or do you think I could basically get the gist of it with a single playthrough? Oh wait, I do want to save the game though. There we go. I'm guessing that there isn't very much that changes throughout the game, is there? Depending on who you pick. There are 3 stories depending on which characters you choose. Well, there's 3 different stories to play. Okay. Well, gosh, I don't even know how long this game is, but if it's standard Super Nintendo RPG duration, maybe a few playthroughs wouldn't be so bad. Let me check a resource of mine. How long to beat Trials of Mana? Let's see. Main story. You can get through about 20-ish hours, 25-ish hours. Completionists can get through it all in like 46 hours or so. Okay, so, all right. Yeah. I could probably do that. Okay, we'll plan on that then. Have I ever played Tales of Symphonia? Yeah, a little bit. I never got really far. It was a long time ago, and I don't remember much about it, but I did play it. And I thought it was pretty good. Okay, so... what was he about to say out here if I went out here?
Isn't she a beauty? This is revolutionary, ultra-fabulous turbo cannon number 2. Oh! I got so caught up in making that I forgot about the ignition fuel. I need nitromite to fire this up. Think you can grab some? I've got too much work left on my next invention to get it myself. You'll be fine.
Excuse me? Let's talk to his sister. Bonsoir. If you're looking for my brother, he went out. Oh. He's just like, okay, you go get the ignition fluid, wherever the heck that might be.
Fuel, where do we get that?
My thoughts exactly. Leave it to mad scientists to get caught up in his own head and make things complicated. Let's ask around. Yeah, I need to really dig into the Tales series. I feel like my adventure into Star Ocean kind of dipped a toe into those sorts of waters. At some point, I do intend to maybe start with Tales of what's the first one? Tales of Fantasia. I think I have that. Yeah, Tales of Fantasia, and then I've got Tales of Destiny. I've got Tales of Destiny 2 on PlayStation 2, but I don't have Tales of Destiny 2 for PlayStation 1. You know, aka Tales of Eternia. There's a lot of Tales games. It's so massive. It's hard to get to pick a spot to start. But I do plan on eventually starting at some point. That's the hope. Yeah, I think Tales of Fantasia was the first. Seiken Densetsu 3 is probably your favorite Super Nintendo game? It's such a hard call, man. I've never played this through, so I obviously can't put this in the running yet, but whenever I think of like my favorite Super Nintendo games, it's always like, is it Chrono Trigger? Is it Terra Enigma? Is it Earthbound? There's such fierce competition for like the number one spot in my heart. I don't think I could take it for if there was another one, to suddenly enter the running. Tales of Symphonia is not a bad place to start. And I've got the Tales of Symphonia collection, but I've also got the original release on GameCube. Yeah. Anyway, we need to talk to some people, huh?
The entrance to the dwarf tunnel is on Stone Split Gap. That's where you can find those folks. Fuel, huh? Now that you mention it, I think there was something like that in Dwarf Village.
Dwarf Village, huh? Well, head west from here and take the Golden Road to get to the merchant town of Bicer. Is she the only? Did I just make the brilliant choice of talking to her first, and she's like the one I needed to talk to? It's pointing me to the dwarf village. The entrance to Dwarf Tunnel is in Stone Split Gap. That's where you find those folks. Okay, so we need to go to Stone Split then.
Welcome,
Oh.
Super Friends.
Oh, weird. There's no name on that one, but it's from Azusa. Oh, converted from a Twitch Prime to a Tier 1 sub. Oh, Azusa, thank you so much for the resub. And yeah, welcome to the Super Friends. Now I need to talk to the old man. Well, let's talk to the old man.
Nitromite? Pretty sure dwarves use this stuff to mine in the mines they dig, to dig tunnels. Go to Dwarf Village. There's a secret entrance in Stone Split Gap just before the bridge. That's all I know.
All right, cool. So I was on the right way, on the right path. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you do. I really like when I first started doing YouTube and stuff, I was like, oh, video game streaming. Who wants to do that? Hey, holy crap.
You are too sweet.
Holy crap. Holy crap, that's a lot of gift subs, Azusa. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Everybody who has just been initiated into the Super Friends, welcome to the Super Friends, guys. And there are additional benefits to being subscribed here that we carry out in the Discord server. So if you're interested in those, I think this month we're going to be doing like a movie night or something. Make sure you get joined over there as well. And Azusa, dang dude, thank you so much. Yeah. Super cool. Here, let's gosh. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a good soundboard thing to use from Nightbot right now. Well, man, thank you so much. You can't believe it, man. That's so nice of you. And Argument, thank you so much for for linking the Discord as well. Very much appreciated, man. You can do it in your own voice. That's true. I've been doing more Nightbot stuff, which is why I thought I might have had a soundboard thing I could do also, but do her voice with my voice. Well, so I need to adjust my levels but she did actually come on and say, "Thank you for the gift. You are too sweet," is what she said. I don't know if you could hear that, but ready, go. "Thank you for the gift. You're too sweet," says Nightbot. Jeez. I think I need some stamina, don't I? Oh, I can't use any more stamina. All right, well, strength it is. Yes, let's raise strength.
You win.
There we go. And more candy. You win. Oh, there's another treasure chest. Just when I thought I had like not enough candy. Tell you what, my New Year's resolution is to stream consistently this year. It's been hard to motivate myself. Well, definitely give it a go, man. And what kind of games are you going to be streaming this year, dude? RPGs mainly? All right, hang on a sec. Let me kill this thing. And here. Okay, there. I am following Azusa, so there. There. Maybe I'll catch you streaming sometime. You're an RPG dude. I know how that be. Of course. All right. So the cave was further down here and to the left and then back north, I think. Gonna pick up Pure Solar. I had a good time with it. Tsuraju did not. It's not a perfect game, but I really enjoyed my time with it overall. If you kind of have to approach it with the expectation of it being kind of an interesting kind of indie game slash tech demo experiment. It's good. I liked it. Dwarf Tunnel is supposed to be around here, right? What will you do? Well, let's use Lumina. I finally get to work out. See this wall here? It's actually an illusion made from refracted light. Cool, huh? You know, they used to call this place Gem Valley because of all the crystals in the rocks. That's how the dwarves disguised the entrance. Here, look. This big rock looks normal, but I can shine my light to nullify the illusion. Exactly, Daddy Gamer. It's like the OG homebrew RPG. Like, it's really impressive what they were able to do on the Genesis. Do I have magic with Angela yet? No, I don't yet. Here's what the entrance to the Dwarf Tunnel really looks like. Now, get in there. Oh god, just came back. Who else said Jenny Pure Solar? I even mentioned you, Tsuraju. Yeah, Azusa was talking about maybe streaming some Pure Solar, and I told him that I had an okay time with it. I had a pretty good time with it, actually. And, but that you weren't so fond of your time with Pure Solar. Let's see. He was more technical in the fan translated version. Who was more level up with her int next? Love the backstory. Looks. Wait, who was more technical in the fan translated version? Oh, the light guy. He was like, you have gem lights covered in the entrance, but if I can change one angle. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, in the fan translated version, they probably. Yeah. That's just going to be a difference in like localization versions, or the interpretation of the person who's doing the initial translation. Oh, it's this way. Is that right? Or should I go this way? Okay. Man, this doesn't even look like an entrance to anything. That's like the game looks very pretty, but this does not, in my opinion, look much like a door. Not a huge problem, but what it could be depending on, if you were lucky like me. Yeah, I'm excited to see Final Fantasy VII Remake also. Oh, Dwarf Village. Okay, this is like where Watts was and stuff in Secret. Kind of like Gaia's Navel.
Dynamite. Oh, Watts has some in his shop, I think.
Yeah, Watts.
It's off to work I go. As I live and breathe. Topsoilers. You done saw through our trick entrance, did ya? Welcome to Dwarf Village.
Hey, no.
Topsoilers, get away!
Oh, I guess you don't like us very much.
Been digging round in circles for days. Almost gave up hope until I cracked into a great big old hole. Gigantic monster was hiding deep in the rocks, eyes glittering something fierce. Done near ruined my britches, I...
Let me tell you. Wow, this looks exactly like Gaia's Navel, doesn't it? Like the same exact layout and everything.
One night is 60 gold pieces.
Yeah, let's rest. Watts is back. He's a staple in the Mana series. Was he in the first? I don't remember him in Legend of Mana. Or yeah, not Legend. Sword of Mana. And I don't remember him in Final Fantasy Adventure. Yeah. Excited to see how the Trials of Mana remake is different. Me too. I mean, I'm kind of excited just to see what the original Trials of Mana is like. He's in Secret of Mana, Teoim, Trials of Mana, and Legend of Mana. Okay. But he's not in Children of Mana or Dawn of Mana? The most important of the Mana titles? He's been in almost every Mana game? Okay. As we all know, Dawn of Mana is by far the most important Mana game ever made. He was even in Sword. I didn't remember him in Sword, but I don't remember much of Sword because I played that a long time ago. So I may be a little bit rusty on my remembering. Hey, I like Children, not ashamed to admit. Okay, maybe a little. God, I don't even remember what was Children of Mana on. Which system was that even? I remember the name Children of Mana, but I don't remember anything else about it. All I know is Dawn was on PS2 and it was awful. Hey, Game of Wrath. It was on DS. Okay, that's why I never played it. I think I have it, but I never played it because I can't capture DS footage. Yet. We'll get there.
Seems a waste to sell such quality items on equipment on topsoilers, but you may as well buy something while you're here.
Well, that's not very nice.
Welcome.
All right, let's buy some stuffs. That looks like a pretty good improvement. I'm guessing. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Excellent. Any update on the consoleized PSP? Not yet. Jared is he's still working on his video series on making them. I'm guessing it'll still be a while yet before he's done with those. Heroes and Dawn, though. Heroes of Mana. What was Heroes of Mana? That one doesn't ring any bells. Is that a mobile game? Heroes of Mana was also on the DS? Oh, okay. So Heroes and Children were on DS. Interesting. I had no idea that the Mana series was so active on the DS. Heroes was a real-time strategy? Oh. Because when I think of a Mana game, I definitely think of real-time strategy.
Us dwarfs, we make weapons from the ore we dig up. Yep, they're all handmade.
Time to soft reset to attempt for a shiny Raikou. Oh. Good luck. Welcome. And let's buy some... Oh, what do we got here? Some camo cloak? Yeah. One of got them. Okay, so the equipment purchasing and equipping is a little more streamlined than I was giving it credit for before. Now that I know that you can still buy equipment for your characters when and see that the stats are when without swapping characters. That was whoops. That was looking like it was going to be way more complicated earlier. That's a game I don't know much about. Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings? What's that? It sounds very, very vaguely familiar. Revenant Wings. Was that also a DS game? Continuation of 12? Okay.
What's the shopkeeper? Done got a job to do. The tunnel's a mess further in. Woo-wee, let me tell ya. Y'all turn right outside the village to go deeper down into the tunnel. There's a lot of monsters, so you should buy some items first. I'm minding the shop. On that note, welcome!
Alright, well, let's see. Let's see. Got 9 of them. 5 of them. I should probably buy a few of them. Maybe a few of them, too. How am I finding the story? In, Or are you talking to me or somebody else? Oh, probably Alliance Alive. Yeah. I recently got Alliance Alive, and I need to give it a go at some point.
Out of the way. I got the holes to dig, so stay back if you like where your head is.
Or you like your head where it is. I'm doing all right, Duo. How about yourself? Here, let's save again. Alliance Alive puts Final Fantasy II leveling system to a better plan. Okay, that's interesting. I've not played Final Fantasy II before, so I can't really glean much from that, but that's all right.
You know all about our patron elemental gnome, I reckon. His earthen powers protect us in the mines. We're lucky to have him.
Yeah, well, you know, funny thing about that, I think we're gonna take him away from you. Hope you don't mind. All right, so they were saying outside and to the left. Oh,
Looking for Watts? He's further down in the tunnel.
Aw, thank you for the gift.
oh, Azusa, thank you, thank you so much for the gift sub, dude. Unfortunately, I couldn't read the message in time before it disappeared. I probably need to adjust that so we can actually see the sub message a little bit better. Yeah, that's really awesome, man. All right.
He's further down the tunnel. Give me a sec, I'll make a path for ye. Ah, you're kind of weak for adventurers, huh? Well, be seeing you.
There we go. Oh god, I hate these guys. At least I hated them before. Hey, they didn't turn into another monster. That's good. That's preferable. Oh god, these moles. Okay, so far, the enemies in this game are a lot less annoying than their secret amount of counterparts. Watts needs to be a playable character in the future. That'd be pretty interesting. Candy has been put into storage. Excellent. And I really do like the fact that you can carry more than just 4 of any given item anymore. Yeah, the splitting syndrome. Is that what you call that? I was just calling it like the multiplying endlessly until you can't fathom, until like you legit can't do anything about it. Like, it was so frustrating. It's like, okay, I've killed like 17 of these guys. I've gained a couple levels, but then I died because I got stun locked or something.
Yeah, I'm Watts. Who's asking? No, you want nitramite? I got some here. It'll cost you, though, 5,000 gold pieces.
No way!
Not an easy mark. Fine, I can give you a discount. How's 3,000 gold pieces sound?
No way.
No? Guess there's no deal then.
Hang on.
Oh, wait. I ain't got time to chat. I'm looking for Gnome, our patron elemental. He ain't nowhere to be found. There's just so many dang quakes and rumbles down here. I came to check on Gnome, but he's gone. What a mess. No time to waste. I'll be deeper in the caves looking for Gnome.
No, wait. He's gone. Oh, you can actually have multiple stacks of 99. So, like, you can just have unlimited items, basically. But you can only... But there's a limitation that means, like, you can't use more than 9 in a single battle, essentially. That's not so bad. Way better than just 4 max. Hey, Mr. JRPG. I am feeling a lot better than I was this morning. My back was killing me before, and with the help of some time, a heating pad, and some well, maybe more than a pint of dunkel at dinner tonight, I'm feeling a lot better. And some Aleve also was helpful. Excellent. Yeah. I am very glad that I am feeling better, because I was definitely in some severe back pain earlier today after I slipped on that ice. I don't know, that just put me in a bad mood at the beginning of the day. But on the bright side, I got a day off of work out of it. And how goes the game? I'm enjoying it, dude. How's your day going? What is that? Is that a sleeping? Yeah. It is a little weird that we haven't been acquiring any mana weapons to equip here as we've been making our way through the game. I always thought that changing weapons throughout the game and upgrading them was kind of a I thought that was kind of like a staple of the Mana series, but maybe I was wrong. I Granted, the only 2 games I've played so far in the Mana series is uh, the original Final Fantasy Adventure. Yeah, the weapons don't need upgrades. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like a normal weapon system. Just buy them at the shop. Don't have to worry about having mana seeds or nothing. On the way home, replayed this a few months ago. Excellent. Yeah, I've never played this before. So I'm learning what the differences are between the games. Some of them are good, some of them feel like minor downgrades here and there, but overall it's a much less frustrating game so far. Even the best weapons you can buy in a shop. Wait a minute, we're trying to get the mana sword. I mean, shouldn't that be like one of the best weapons that I mean, I'm all for being able to buy stuff in a shop, but I feel like sometimes the best stuff you should find have to go hunt down, right? I could be wrong about that. At least there's no missable stuff. Like if I miss a seed or something, or some, I don't know, one-off thing, I don't have to go hunting the whole game over. Otherwise, face the final boss with like a, suboptimal weapon. The best weapons you do find. Shop. I see. Oh, the best gear. Okay. I don't know. Do I want to go there? I don't think I do. Instead of going that way, let's go this way? Aha. Time to save. Awesome. It's also really nice not to have to wait on charging weapons. You don't have to you don't have to charge your weapons up to like level 7 charge, where you're just like sitting there holding down the A button, the charge button, for like 5 minutes. Uh-oh. There's no music. You know what that means. Yeah, that's close enough.
Where did this hole come from? I got a bad feeling. Ah, did you hear that? I ain't gonna stick around. Later.
You're trapped. Jewel Eater attacks. Oh dear. Kill the aardvark. That dwarf. What's the matter with him, huh? Ouch. Well, let's see. One for Duran Duran. One for Tarnelian. And one for Angel. Oh god. Uh-oh. Alright. He's okay. Alright. Another candy for my buddy Duran Duran. He looks like he's hungry like the wolf. And then one for Angel. Looks like she wants candy. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. It looked like he was about to do his thing where he shoots across the side. Alright. How many of these we got? 2 candies left. Alright, let's hand one over to Tarnelian. Alright, see you later, Duo. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I'll see you next time. Ouch. Alright. I reserved this one for Duran Duran. Angel, sorry, you're being sacrificed. My bad. Use the eye on him, if you can. The eye? I don't know what you mean. Yeah!
Level up!
Everyone doing all right? So, that's the legendary subterranean monster Jewel Eater. Well, I'll be. The tunnel entrance you know as Stone's-Play Gap, we call Gem Valley. They say the Jewel Eater surfaces in the valley once every 1,000 years. First gnome goes missing and now Jewel Eater appears. What in tarnation is going on?
Well, my ears done start burning.
Gnome, you're all right.
Of course I'm all right. I was taking a nap minding my own business when the Jewel Eater started burrowing through my head. Through my bed. If I hadn't woken up, I'd have been in that monster's lunch. Ooh.
That ain't nothing to laugh about.
Gnome, we need your help. Well, it's been too long, my sister. With the power of the elementals, we can open the portal to the sanctuary of mana. Please? Well, I ain't one to turn down a lady's request. Leave it to me, miss. Obtain the powers from the earth elemental gnome. I don't know why I decided gnome suddenly sounded very Irish, but I mean, I don't know. I hope he sounded Irish. He seemed like was intended to sound Irish. All right. Let's see. What's the lady's name? Angel. That's right. She shall be. Let's see. We need to give her some stamina. Nope. Int. All right, fine. Let's give her some intellect. Thanks for the reminder. Learned diamond shards. Plus, or 1+. Very cool.
Well, I'll be. You guys are friends with the great and powerful gnome. Sorry for being so rude earlier. Here, you can have the nitromite on the house. Don't you worry about it. Here, take your nitromite.
You obtained nitromite. Dynamite. Secret of Mana remake made him a Boston boy. Oh no.
Here, I'll send you right back to the entrance to Dwarf Tunnel with the magic rope.
Yeah, sure.
Y'all take care now. Give my regards to Gnome.
Excellent. And now we're back to Stone Split Gap. May as well save up again. Excellent. Well, that was all right. Not a bad fight for not being level 10. I didn't even have to sacrifice Angel whatsoever. This time. Maybe now she's got some magic spells, she can start holding her own weight or carrying her own weight. Last candy close. Hey, I still had a candy left. Oh yeah, what's this? Oh, that's the nitromite. And then this is the eye item, the mush boom eye. One enemy targets asleep. Okay. So that would have like put the boss to sleep for a little bit. The post-credit screen. That was interesting, Mana Hero. I did actually accidentally come across that stinger at the end. Because we did stick around for after the credits, but it doesn't show up right away after the credits. You gotta like sit on the end screen for like a good minute or two before it shows you the actual ending scene. And that was pretty cool. The part where the butler's like dusting the machine, and then he gets that evil stare in his eye. That was pretty cool. Unfortunate that they were never able to fulfill the hint that they would be working on another. That's all right though, I guess. All right. More candy. That's perfect because I want candy. All right, who dis? Duran. Oh, what shall he take? Do 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 do. I don't know. All right, so at some point Duran's gonna start doing white mage stuff, And I can't give him any more stamina or strength right now, so I guess I'll throw it in spirit. At least I think he's going to start doing white mage stuff eventually. When you played as Doran? Anyone ready for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot? Oh man, yeah. I saw a trailer for it today. It was a Japanese trailer. I retweeted it. It looked super, super cool, man. I am so excited to give that a shot at some point. He has a bit of white mage stuff, but not as much as Charlotte. Yeah. But on the bright side, he doesn't talk like Shawa does. You know. There you gotta take the good with the bad. Ka May. Yeah. Gotta love that. Ah. Probably want to go light with Duran and save the headache later. Yeah, that's somebody had mentioned that in passing earlier.
Hmm? Who are you people?
We're the people you sent to get the nitromite. Wait, did you forget?
Oh, right. I didn't forget. I just couldn't remember.
So, what's that nitromite for again?
Oh, I'm kidding. I remember now. It's for my invention, my revamped cannon, right? Head to the backyard and I'll meet you there.
All right. He's gonna fire us out of a cannon. Do you really want to just threaten him with a little dagger?
Isn't she a beauty? This is the revolutionary ultra-fabulous turbo cannon number 2. Wind shear check. Targeting check. Locked onto Valsena. Ready?
Yep. There. I just realized I should probably record some of this for my upcoming review. Sorry about that. Pay attention to the map when I get launched. Too late. Totally missed it. Yep, my bad. Did I hear about the Retron Junior? No. Oh, we did completely miss Valsena, as is tradition. What's this about the Retron Junior, Azusa? Here, let's here, let me switch to yeah, let me switch to this here real quick. Oh, not to that. Sometimes that animation just doesn't work. I don't know why. But yeah, Retron Junior? Here, let me look this up here. That's the one that plays Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. Here, let me pull this up. I mean, it looks kind of neat. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Does it do it through is it through like emulation on a chip, or is it using what are they called? So there's two kinds of emulation at this point. There's software emulation, and then there's hardware-based emulation where they use FPGAs, right? It's emulation and not FPGA. FPGA would have been much preferable, I think. Let's find out here. Let me just check. Is Retron Junior FPGA? Because if it's FPGA, that might be interesting. But the thing is, if it ain't, then let's see. The only potential downside is here that the Retron Junior will be based on emulation technology. The Game Boy library didn't require much in the way of horsepower to run, but FPGA technology would allow for more accurate representation of Nintendo hardware. This is something Analog has been doing for its own recreations. Okay, so this is not doing FPGA though. It's doing emulation. So what's the benefit here? I mean, I haven't really talked about it a whole lot lately. But and I don't want to knock Hyperkin overall as being just a bad company, but I do have some qualms with some of their business practices over the years. And I was actually really the Analog Pocket sounds really cool. But Hyperkin is a company that I've got a few bones to pick with, unfortunately. And I'll just outline those things here real quick, just because I'm taking a pause anyway. So I had a Hyperkin Retron 5 for a short while. FPGA is a field programmable gate array. What that means, though, is that the chips themselves emulate on a hardware level the exact logic of the processors, of the RAM, of the individual pieces of the original console. So instead of emulating what the console does through software, it does it through hardware. Essentially, FPGA is way more accurate, which is why a lot of the stuff that you see with like the analog games consoles are so much more accurate than what you can get through emulation, except through maybe some emulators. Like, God, what was the one that Bew was working on? Was that the BeastNES? Anyways, back to Hyperkin though. I had a Retron 5 for a while. A short while, and I actually got to use it for one review of my my import copy of Super Saiyan Densetsu Dragon Ball Z, the Legend of the Super Saiyan. And actually, I didn't even get to use it for that. Okay, so here's the story. I had this thing, and I went to use it, and it blew up. And I was I was a little bit miffed about that because of a couple of reasons. First, it's because I used the wrong power supply. That's my B. I used not the bad power supply, just a wrong power supply. But I had no way of knowing I was using the wrong power supply because they sent it with a power supply that is just a generic Chinese manufactured power supply with no Hyperkin markings. So you had no way of knowing which power supply is correct because I actually had like 3 or 4 of them that all looked identical to one another, and I thought that I had found the correct one. Apparently I didn't. Also, usually console manufacturers, electronics manufacturers will label what the power requirements are for their consoles. Not so with the Retron 5, so there was no way of finding out what the power requirements were without, just at a quick glance. Usually it's like printed into like the plastic, right? It'll say like 5 volt 2 amps or 200 milliamps or something like that. And I paid a lot for this Retron 5. It was like $250. And yeah, the Retron 5s, to, to make things worse, they have no fuses in them. There's no real like circuit breaking ability in case there's um, any sort of power surge or something. It's gonna be hosed. There are dozens and hundreds of these things just littering eBay that are going unsold. Jason Roush from Game Tech US is pretty famous. He does a lot of mods and repairs of various retro consoles. He bought a lot of like 5 of these things, and there's just absolutely no way to repair these things, unfortunately. And then there's also when I contacted Hyperkin about it, they said, yeah, basically, you can send it in and we'll send you a new one for the cost of you buying a new Hyperkin Retron 5. So I was like, okay, I'm out. But that doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of the problem of them stealing open source software and not crediting or licensing that software from the companies that made them. The emulation that's included in the Retron 5 is illegally obtained, illegally redistributed, breaking the licensing structure. Yeah, it's all kinds of screwy. Like they just didn't do anything right. It's shady AF. It's really rough. And I mean, it's hard enough to get paid when you're doing free software as it is, right? But then you normally make your money through the commercial market. But no, instead, Hyperkin's like, hey, you made this? We made this. Capcom did the same thing. Probably. I mean, it's terrible when companies do that and just abuse free open source software companies like that. It's really messed up. There are commercial emulators available for companies that want to do this, it's what they're for. So yeah, bottom line, I'm not going to be supporting Hyperkin anymore in any of their shenanigans. I got burned. The developers of the emulators got burned. My power supply got burned. So, I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Like the form factor they got, and maybe even they licensed the software this time. Maybe. No way to know until they release it, and then if they done goofed again. I mean, it's not like they recalled all their old consoles before. I guess what happens? Maybe, right? I mean, I don't know. It's cool, but and I'm pointing over here because I've got the picture of the Hyperkin Retron Junior up. But yeah, I think I would rather support companies like Analog, who just honestly they make a more higher quality product and aren't stealing intellectual property from people. So yeah, sorry to take us off track a bit there. Let's get back to the game. Oh man, I need to readjust my sizing a little bit here. There we go. Oh yeah, wake up, Switch. Gotta turn my controller back on. There we go. I just gonna leave him here on this animation. Oh, his idle animation took over. Oh no! I'm just glad to have something to talk about, man. No, that was not in any way me being like mad or like, yeah. I just every once in a while I would like to like take it back to and just chat for a few minutes. Main character is Huck. Or in this case, his name is Tarnelian, the thief. Hope they bring back this animation for the remakes of the games. Yeah, Hawkeye, that's right. Yeah, I think that FPGA devices are really excellent for preservation. In fact, Epic Finger Paint, a lot of people use FPGA technology in modern HDMI consoleization efforts. So, like it used to be when you wanted to do an RGB mod on your Nintendo Entertainment System, what they would have to do is they'd have to go cannibalize parts from a Play Choice 10 arcade cabinet, very rare stuff. They would go take the picture processing unit out of one of those and put them into an old NES, and then they could get an RGB signal out. Well, obviously that's really bad for video game preservation. So what they're doing now is they actually are replacing the picture processing unit on these with FPGA chips and daughter boards and stuff that actually do the processing for you. And it offloads a lot of that, but it still uses the rest of the parts from the original NES, and that's how they get the HDMI, the clean HDMI signal out of modern consoles, which is really great. And just overall, yeah, it's perfect for emulation, or not emulation, preservation. When possible, go the FPGA route. If you can't go with an original console, FPGA is the second best thing. But that said, your FPGA experience will only be as good as the core that was developed for it. And it's, God, what's the name of the guy? He looks like Cypher from the Matrix. Hey, Boat Ladder, welcome to the stream. There's a guy who basically has done all of the cores for most FPGAs. Kevtris. Thanks, Tenshi. That's the guy. That's exactly who I was talking about. I've seen him do a lot of videos with Jason Roush of GameTech US, and yeah, he looks exactly like Cypher from the Matrix, doesn't he? Like the traitor guy. But yeah. Basically everything that guy makes is gold, super attentive to detail. And there are some other cores that aren't quite as accurate, but they can also continue to be developed over time. A little, yeah. Grayson is now hosting my stream with 24 viewers. Grayson, thank you so much, buddy. And hello, everybody from Grayson's stream. Hello, my name is SuperDerek. We're playing through Seiken Densetsu 3, also known as Trials of Mana, and I need to give Grayson a shout out here real quick before we move too much further along. Grayson, how you doing tonight? Shout out Grayson, and he's making his way through what's that? Artanelico, Melody of Metafalica? Melody of Metallica. Hey, how's that going, Grayson? Going pretty good. Good. I'm glad to hear it, man. We were actually just talking a little bit about FPG. Have I played this before? No. This is a little bit, a long time ago. I don't even think I've gotten this far before. And I don't remember it either. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I've not really played this before, so it's pretty much blind. We've just got through gosh, what was that called? The dwarf town, and we went and got Gnome. And we just got shot out of a cannon, and I think we overshot our destination or something. Anytime I replay this game, I will only do it with at least one other person. I've never played this before, so I'm going well, I didn't really have the ability to coordinate this playthrough like I was thinking I might at one point. Maybe on my second playthrough I could coordinate with you or Baku. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see about that. See what we can do. Now he's on his way to Velsina. That's right, I think. You would be down? Awesome. Hey, I found a shortcut. No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Let's just head out this way. there are so few multiplayer RPGs. You got to make the most of them. I do agree with that. I even made a point of when I played through Secret of Mana. Amy is not a big fan of playing RPGs, really. She'll play some sometimes. When we were dating, I actually had her play through Earthbound with me. Like I basically like I guided her through beating Earthbound back when we were like 16. It was a lot of fun. One of our one of our first bonding experiences. And hey, she married me after all of that, so, pro tip dudes, you want to seal the deal, you got to make her beat Earthbound with you. So is the only way you can't wait. So is the only way you can play co-op on this with the Switch on local? I think so. Now marriage bound. Exactly. Noted. That's how you seal the deal, dudes. And if she doesn't tear up at the end, you know that there's something wrong. Well, before we got together, the game that she played the most of was like Sonic the Hedgehog, and I already played through that. But we did play it. We also played a lot of co-op Super Mario Kart Double Dash. I was the driver, and she would throw shells and stuff. It was a lot of fun. We still do that every once in a while. Yeah, you can also play co-op on the Super Nintendo, and yeah, if you play on emulator, you can also get a patch that allows you to play 3-player in Secret of Mana 3, I do believe. What multiplayer RPGs are there? Well, so I know that there is, I mean, obviously the Mana games, and there's also, I think, Super Ninja Bros, I think is what it's called. It's kind of an RPG, I think. Haven't played it myself though. Who is this? Okay, this is Hawkeye. And Hawkeye gets the staminas. Or should I give him strength? Let's give him some stamina. Yeah. Let's give him some stamina. The Final Fantasy games you can battle some Tales games. Yeah, some Tales games you can do that with. I've heard. Did did Star Ocean have any of that? I think I heard that somebody else could control one of the other characters if you played co-op in, was it Star Ocean, or maybe that's Tales? I must be thinking of Tales. It'd be really interesting to see if the Trials of Mana remake features online co-op. That would be super cool. Of course, they didn't make that in the Secret of Mana remake, which is a mistake. I feel like it should be easy to do. I mean, I'm not a programmer or anything, but when it's just like 2-player co-op, that should be easy to do. It's not like you don't have to run a server, you don't have to have matchmaking or anything like that. You should just be like, yes, I want to play with that person, and we'll share my internet connection. They won't. They. You just wrote that? Oh, okay. Well, bummer. I mean, it does take time and money to develop that sort of thing, but that's dumb. It's really dumb that they won't do that. It is absolutely a missed opportunity. And I will tell them so in a strongly lettered review of the game that they will never watch, but I will feel better having said it. Can't co-op. 3 out of 10. Literally unplayable. Yep, I was just thinking the same thing, John. I was like, I recognize this place. Speaking of multiplayer RPGs, want to play? Oh, Crystal Chronicles. Yeah, that I never really cared much for Crystal Chronicles, and I want to be excited for the remake. I hope that it's good. I can't make myself get excited for it though. It was one of those games that I got for my GameCube, and I was like, yes, this is going to be an RPG on my GameCube, and it was like, I mean, because GameCube didn't have, it had a few RPGs. It didn't have a very great RPG library like the PS2 did, but it had a few. And I hadn't had access to those, and I was like, yeah, this would be great. I mean, you kind of have to have like friends to co-op that, don't you? And I didn't have a whole lot of friends to play that with at the time. What happened? Hang on.
Tina Mage is attacked. His Majesty's in danger.
What?
I said he's in danger.
Oof. And the others finally made it to the kingdom of Alcena, only to find it decimated by Altanish forces. Well done. Release the magical creatures into the castle and fall back for now. Yes, sir. They took those guys out like they were nothing. The king could be in real danger. Let's hurry. She's fainted. Oh, it's okay, guys. She's just fainted. Hang on. I can heal at the mana statue. Don't worry about me. Go protect the king. All right, we'll do that. Oh, this golden mana statue. Restoration. And let's save the game here. All right, and the game has been saved. Ouch! Alright, how about this? Yeah, the chess knight. Get wrecked. There we go. You know what I have to say? I think that I feel like this is the game that everybody, you know how everybody really just has so much love for Secret of Mana, but Secret of Mana actually has a lot of flaws in its execution, but everybody loves it regardless, and they like view it through these rose-tinted glasses. I feel like so far, Trials of Mana is the game that everybody thinks Secret of Mana is. You know, like this game is so much more solid. And it's fun and it's fast. I like it. It's still slow at some points, yeah. But I feel like at this point in the game, the stage of Secret of Mana that this reminds me of the most is that that temple that's like full of zombies and stuff. That Fena, what was the girl's name? She went there and like with dialect and stuff, and Thanatos was there. I feel like that's the equivalent of this stage, and that one was so much more of a chore. I think, anyway. I don't know. Also, Derek, with whom have you started the adventure? Fenna, thank you. The Hawkeye is the person who I started with. Terranigma. Terranigma is what every action RPG on the Super Nintendo should have been. You kidding? Yeah, I named him Tarnelian. I named him after a D&D bard that I play sometimes. Though I haven't played for far too long. Yeah, that's what I heard, CR. That's alright. It's fine. This is true. I was warned, but you know, this is what I wanted to do. I always, whenever I would attempt to play the game, I always started with Hawkeye. She's fainted. You won't be able to fight the Black Rabbite. Well, I was saying earlier, we'll probably do a couple playthroughs, just so I can experience each of the different stories that the game has to offer, so I can give it a more thorough review. I feel like... Oh, who leveled up here? I see, she did. Alright, let's see, what do she get? Alright. Let's pump up the intellect jam. No, wait. I just increased her intellect. Let's go with stamina. Make her a little more hardy. Terranigma can drag sometimes. Lies! Nightbot, do something. yeah. Nightbot, go.
Don't make me get the banhammer!
That's right. Terranigma's the best. No flaws. I'm just kidding, though. Terranigma, though, is probably my favorite action RPG on the Super Nintendo. But not everybody's gonna feel the same way about the games, you know. The way I see it, games are a very subjective experience overall, you know, and we all view them through the through the lens of our own life experiences. Terranigma was the first game I ever finished, and I play it every year just like you. All right. I was just making a joke, though. Don't worry. I was mostly looking for an excuse to show off my awesome, my awesome Nightbot animations here.
Behold, even the Hero King is powerless when paralyzed by magic. You must be the Crimson Wizard of Altena. Why would Valda, the true queen, mount this cowardly attack on Valsana?
She seeks to control the Mana Stones and thought it best to destroy Valsena before retaliation. Her Majesty is not troubled by past alliances.
A pity.
Is that all you wish to ask? So be it. Take this. Stop! Oh my, so this is where you ended up, Angel. May our paths cross again.
Ah! Not again. Stay here and fight, you coward. You won't get away, Crimson Wizard. Stay safe, Your Majesty. Duran, have you returned?
Yeah? How do we get there from here? Why is Duran Texan? Because when they introduced him, he talked with some slang and he's a warrior type. I figured he's a Texan. I don't know. Just the way I read him. The way that I read his character to be. Your Majesty, you know my mother?
You mean you're the daughter of Valda, the true queen?
Hmm? Yes, though she attempted to take my life.
To think that Valda had a daughter all along.
What's that supposed to mean?
Forgive me, I meant no insult.
You can just say something like that and expect me not to have questions. Tell me.
Hey, you can't talk to the queen to the king like that. Be still. I am not offended. My apologies, princess. You may one day learn the truth, but now is not that time. I am, however, worried about Valda. She is a kind soul. I cannot imagine her deciding to throw her daughter's life away. Oh.
Your Majesty, we are searching for the elementals that reside near the Mana Stones of the world. Please tell us where to find this Kingdom Stone.
Fairy, I see. I met one of your kind when I stood against the Dragon Lord. In truth, I was chosen by that fairy. You what? Sadly, that fairy was cut down at the hands of the Dragon Lord. I was spared. If fairies have come to our realm again, this bodes ill for our world. Eight Mana Stones exist in the world. The powers of earth, water, fire, wind, light, darkness, the moon, and wood originate from these stones. You will find the elemental spirits of each living nearby.
We have already located the elementals of light, Lumina, and Earth, Gnome. Hey, yo. How you doing?
Six remain. You must travel to Paloport by boat from Bicer. From there, you can reach Lorentz Mana Stone. It is the Windstone.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We will find the stones.
You need Sylphid's wind powers in order to find the remaining stones. Return once you have found him. Safe travels to you all.
I just Captain Planeted, didn't I? I may have. Earth, wind, fire, water, heart. Go planet!
6 remain. You must travel to Apollo Port by boat from Bicer. And then we can reach Lawrence Mana Stone, the Windstone. Alright. Alright. We got this.
Well, we saved the king. We saved His Royal Highness's Royal Hiney. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, this is Bon Voyage.
Oh, you mean my older brother? I'm Bonjour. I know you want to get back to Maya, but hang on. I'm still setting up my brother's invention.
I'm not sure why everybody has accents. I highly doubt they will bring over Angela's rude animation to the remake. Why not? They totally should. I can't fathom why they might not do that. They had better. Right? I feel like that's so far the only personality trait they've given her. Except for that whole, yeah. There was that one time that she did try to exchange something for being released from prison at that one point.
How lewd!
Right? That's what I'm saying. So let's see. I need to save, don't I? There should be an inn here in town, I do believe. Is this the inn part? Welcome. No, I don't need to buy anything yet. Let's find a save point. Yes, let's stay the night. A little disappointed I didn't get to at least, fight the Red Mage. Even if it was just, one of those scripted lost fights. It would have been nice to see, how powerful he actually was. Yeah, the story of Secret of Mana, the scale of Secret of Mana is really great. And I feel like it seems like the remake that they made for PS4, they instead of expanding upon what Secret of Mana had to offer, they instead went the route of being confined by what its original execution was, right? Watch out for the library and interact with the bookshelves. Also, Ray going to Duran's home. Oh yeah, I should go to Duran's home. I don't know where Duran is, but yeah, we can do that. Secret of Mana was undercooked because they had to cut content when they... Yeah, that is true. It would have been nice if they could have expanded upon that, though. Like what they're doing with Final Fantasy VII Remake is, it seems to me a lot like... It seems to me like they're doing a lot of expanding on the original story of Final Fantasy VII. Gonna show some new characters and stuff, and hang on, I'm gonna change a couple things here real quick. Yeah, I wanted to turn that off so it's not shining in my eyes as much because I'm gonna be winding down here in a moment. But here, let's switch. Yeah, I feel like... There we go. I feel like the Secret of Mana remake, it could have been so much more. And the Final Fantasy VII remake, it seems like they're trying to make it a lot more than what it was before, which is really promising, I think. And I think that's something that should get everybody excited. Um, it was kind of interesting. I was talking about it on the JRPG Weekly update last week. Um, Sorry that I didn't have an update this week, by the way, but last week I was talking about how there were spoilers out now for the Final Fantasy VII remake, and they're like, what could you possibly spoil in a game that is 20 years old? And I'll tell you what. I mean, like I said, it sounds like they're expanding upon what they can do. They're expanding on so much of the story, and they're having new playable characters and all kinds of stuff. And just because you know the major beats of the story doesn't necessarily mean that there won't be minor bits of the story that could easily be spoiled. I think, anyways. So I'm really interested in seeing. Yeah, the camera's out of focus. It's because it doesn't have a whole lot of light to work with right now. That's all right. Because I'm just winding down. And here, let's see. There we go. Yeah, even better. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight, though, guys, and I think we're gonna be doing this again on Wednesday. So if you're new here, make sure you follow and stuff, so we can continue this then. But I want to see who's currently streaming out here in the Twitchverse. Let's see. Looks like we got some options in front of us here. Oh, Baku-san's currently playing some Death End Request, guys. Well. I like that guy. So let's go drop in on Baku-san and check out what this Death End Request is all about. Yeah, here, let's set up this raid real quick. Raid Baku-san JRPG. And I hope you guys stick around, because if you're not already familiar with Baku-san JRPG, he is one of my best friends here on Twitch, and also a fantastic JRPG streamer, and also just really a very selfless person. Everything that he makes here on Twitch through donations and subscriptions and everything, he actually everything every day goes to charity every time. And it's actually, it's amazing, really, that he's so selfless in that. And so I hope you guys stick around and see what he's all about, because super cool guy. Anyways, guys, yeah. Can I just show the library in Duran's house? I won't forget. I'll make sure to do that next time in CR. Alright, guys. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. First thing, make sure you turn on notifications if you want to see that library in Duran's house. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night, everyone.